Cool. All right, folks, what's happening? Hopefully, I'm live. We're testing a little system today, if you will. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. We're gonna be throwing a little iRacing at you today. So yeah, do a little test race, and so I figured, hey, why not throw a little something out? It's gonna be quick. A little power issues here at the booth earlier, so I'm just gonna throw this thing out there. We're gonna go nuts with it. All right, gonna give you a little taste and a little insight and us as well to view back on this thing and see kind of what it looks like in general, where we're going to go with it. But we're starting FRI, right? Front Row iRacing. We're going to be getting it done here. So getting ready to launch this thing, and it's going to be awesome. So figured, you know what? Let's bust out the test dummy. Hey, what do you know? I'm a dummy, and I guess I'll be the test. So we're going to go ahead and test dummy old Tron out today and throw him up on the big uns. Yes, this is going to be a little reversal, if you will. So role reversal is what this one's going to be at Daytona. Now, this is going to be this was actually the last race of the Daytona week. So pretty exciting when it all shakes out. There's 18 drivers in this thing. So a little bit smaller of a field, but super fun. I'm not going to get into it. Of course, I can't. But I haven't watched it yet, just so you know. I raced last night, went to sleep, went to work, no nonsense, got home, and I'm trying to bring it all to you. So I'm hoping that the whole thing looks good, but it was really exciting, had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to start introducing, hopefully, more of this with more of you out there, especially you FRR guys. And bring you all out to light. True Def's in iRacing right now. He's not in this race, but I actually have another one of him and I getting it done as well. So if you do happen to like this thing, man, hopefully you'll go ahead and throw me a little something back. Of course, some likes and subscribes are always greatly appreciated. But yeah, throw me those comments and whatnot. Let me know what you think. We're going with this thing, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So much intricacy into this platform. It's amazing. Hence the 10,000 hour loading screen here, and you'll understand why it takes so long when it comes down to it. The graphics alone, like I was mentioning, the intricacies of the sim racing, pretty phenomenal. It's on spot. It is. You can't really get anything more real. Obviously, I mean they do the sim thing, and all the NASCAR Cup drivers and every racer, driver, whatnot, they all race this thing, and there's a reason behind it. So, getting ready to launch this thing. We're going to go directly into it because why not? We're just, like I said, we're just going to show some racing. I want to see what it looks like on the screen, and then we'll get into, like, all the pre-stuff and, all the jazz, all the good, woo, let's light this thing on fire type stuff. All right, so we're going to load this thing right now. Like I said, give me a moment here. First time. Test dummy, all right? Okay, so I believe it's going to start me off on a little bit of yes, this is a qualifying action. We do see us in record. Let's go ahead and go over our drivers while we're going, while we're waiting for this thing to wind down real quick. I'll fast forward right to the race and we'll get to the nitty-gritty. But Jesse Walker's in that number 1 car. Got a Gino Alonso. He's in the 2 car. Benjamin Kerber, 3. Andrew White in that number 4 car. Kane Morrison. He is in number 5. Stead Kingsburg. Believe that's Australian guy, if I remember correctly. He is in that number 6 car. Matthew Ross. He's pretty good as well. He's in that number 7 car. Rafael, I've actually raced against Reynolds a few different times, and guy can get it done. So looking forward to seeing him on track, of course. Abram Ghostin, I've seen him a minute, but I don't know. Sarah Graham. Sarah Graham. Yeah, she was in this one today. I've seen her before, racing a pretty good line. You'll see her out there as well. That Chris Paul Amos kind of lit up. Yeah, a.k.a. Tron. You just gave it away. Oh, no. But, so that's going to be myself. I'm going to be in that 11 car. Andrew Doug, he's I think I've raced him too. I think there's 2 Andrews in here, so I don't know if he's I know I've raced against White before, but got Andrew Jung. There you go. Mike Coleman, In that 13, David Friesini. This is gonna be fun pronouncing all these names. Now a bunch of these for you, these guys, Peter Dinians or whatever. He's Australian. I've raced against that cat a few different times. Super fun. These, you got Australians, Europeans. I mean, they're all about this thing. Artin, I believe that guy is. I'm not going to pronounce his name in the 16 car, but I believe he's the European that's in this one as well. Kyle Jackson, he's in that 17 car, and Ricky Williams, he's going to be in that 18 car. Man, so a lot of great action about ready to get thrown down here. And I'm just gonna go get right to it. So give me a second here while we get nuts with it. See, super fun race here. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna check some audio. Make sure we're good to go here. See, like I said, there's settings for everything. It's just ridiculous. All right, so it looks like qualifying is over. We're going to fast forward here in a second. I'm going to touch base with the boys, make sure that, they got sound, they got all that fun stuff. Because again, this format isn't quite set up yet. We're just, throwing a little something out there, have some fun with it. All right, well, thinks we be good. Okay, so this thing's going to get ready to kick off here. Like I said, okay, Daytona, last one of the race week, 70 laps. This is not the fixed one either. All right, this is your full setups here. So lots of intricacies when it comes to that. Oh no, won't let me get into it. I was going to show you the adjustments you can make. And actually, I don't think you want to see them because I'm like, wow, is what I did when I go like, are you joking? Oh man. Oh, yeah, pretty insane stuff there. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll see if we have sound later, I guess. So do a little fast forward action. I'm going to get to this. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so pace lapping it right now. Everybody's forming up behind a pace car coming out of pit road. Got a pace car right here. So let's see if I can go over our little starting lineup here while we're under our quick pace. Right now you'll see myself down here. All right. Kind of rotating through. It's not showing me my positions quite yet. Just car numbers and who's in what. So we already went over that already. We'll put it back on. I know who's in that 11 car. That's Tron. Yeah. Get some! Stoked, man. This is going to be pretty good. Now, Peter Dins, that's, and those are the Australian boys right there. Lots of fun. Okay, so we are coming up to drop of the green flag. I hope you're all ready. And I hope it's loud enough because really don't have any kind of control when it comes to that volume at that moment. But hopefully it's going to be exciting enough. So hold on, everybody. I'm going to drop this green flag. And this is iRacing at Daytona. This is the long race. This is the longest they give you. This is 70%. No stages, nothing. This is just let's go get some right now. Green, all kinds green. You dropping it, hammers. And we gone now. All right, now you're going to see down here, we got the 11 car in that basic. Let's see. I'm in that 8th position right now. Here we go. View out our screen a little bit more. I'm going to kick back, actually. I don't need to be standing up for this thing. Let's kick back and relax. Yeah. All right, so you got 11 car down on the bottom. Let's see who's running this thing right now. Well, I definitely know I ain't doing it, but all right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that just results in entries. That's all we have right at that moment. Man, look at this thing go. Now, these guys are lined up pretty tight, pretty tough. Trying to scroll through our positions here. All right, so 9th position, 8th position, all right there. Good pack BF4 man. Now, watch this. This is a lot of fun here. I get to go to focus on the leaders. Camera work will take over for me. And we'll go nuts here. Raphael Reynolds, look at him. He's starting to get down, get dirty. 8-car out in front. Like I said, he's pretty fast. I've run with him before. See the 2-car riding on the bottom. 2-car is Gina Alonso. He's holding himself a decent line. The outside line's starting to form up pretty good. You can get that outside line just scooting. Actually, I think it's a faster way around, to be honest with you. That inside line will get checked up due to the fact they're pinching their cars down and holding tight. But when you get a lot of those cars lined up on the bottom, get really close together, you'll see a lot more check up there on the bottom than you will on the outside. That outside will literally come flying around. And like I said, the aggressive work that you can get done here. You got Reynolds here leading this thing still. You got 2-car right on his bumper. Notice how they're keeping some gap and some spacing. You do not want to touch here. Any slight little bit of contact, you can get up there and maybe push, but man, your car is going to be pretty wobbly, pretty loose, and you don't want a chance getting any kind of damage points on your stuff. So you got to keep that gap. I mean, and these cars are just super hard to control when it comes to all that aero and wind moving around. See the 5-car still holding tough on the bottom. 6 cars on the outside. 6-car Steed Kingsbury. That's one of the Australian dudes. I think the Aussies are in the green cars, if I want to say so. But yeah, they're super fun, man. They're awesome. They have a great comedy on track. Really serious about their racing and try to hold a good line. So I mean, good to see them on track every time I get in there. I'm like, all right, got some Aussies up in this thing. Should be a lot of fun. Outside line's kind of stagnant a little bit. Everyone's starting to get their runs again. It's a little bit of a smaller field, 18 cars. I've been running in like 30. Almost twice this. It's just insane. All right, let's go and move a little bit here. Back of the field, moving forward. Let's go ahead and get on that 11 car. Why not? I mean, it's I'm not going to favor him or nothing, dude. I mean, but it is what it is. Oops. So getting used to all my camera work here. And then I can also just go just like that. That's easier. Oh, yeah. Here we go. In the midst of all the stuff here. So right now, riding in that 6th position. And let's have some fun. All right. You got on the left front suspension right now. Moving forward. That's 5th place right there. I got the outside line humming. Let's ride inside in the gyro. Yeah. Get your. Oh, man, it's so awesome. Outside, still trying to hold. Found a hole right there. Jump it in. Going to go to the back. Basically, this is the gearbox. Still outside, holding my position. Just didn't have it down there quite yet. But I'm still, like I said, got a lot of speed out on the high line. My car likes the high line, and well, it go anywhere, but it does. It really does pick up, and ooh, here we go. Got a big run. Going from the blip cam. Excellent moving right here. 10-car coming. All right, here comes Sarah Graham. On the move, going to give me a little bit of help. Appreciating it, all kinds. That's a chopper, man. This is where it chases you. Pretty awesome. Stacked up 2x2. Got the 8 and the 2 car. Still trying to hold their own up in front. But, uh-oh. Somebody getting a run. What? Oh, yeah. We're going to go ahead and keep it on the outside because this thing's really starting to pick up some speed. It's going to take a minute. Now, I did, it's not one of those, here we go. Let's go with mixed, actually. That was a good idea. All right, so I'm going to step back and let this thing go. I'm going to keep it kind of focused. I guess we'll leave it on the 11 car because the 11 car is started running up and follow the leaders. So we're going to follow the leaders for right now. 11 car moving up. And yes, that's a Chevy. All right. Get some power underneath that hood, dude. All right. 11 car running on the outside. Still now lone soldier. Having enough momentum and speed, though, got that Chevy power underneath, was able to still keep his position and whatnot. Going to drift down underneath, get himself a little bit of a run there. Yeah, a little dip action, and then he's going to back out to the outside, hopefully picking up the 6. Not quite yet, need a little bit more. Trying to get that 6 to come with me on the outside. All right, so it looks like we got a good run. Still looking outside. The top 3 are lined up really good. So you still have that 8 car of Rafael of Reynolds. He's still a leader. Not the 2 car of Alonso. He's running it tough. Those guys have been locked up pretty good. Sarah's moved her way into that 3rd position. Now I slipped myself right there in that 4th position. I'm good to go. So I'm good to ride for a minute, and I think a lot of us are. Like I was stating before, this is a long race. It's 70%. There is no stages. Just your cautions and your, of course, green flag stops. Praying that you get to them. It is a rarity that you will see a green flag stop in this race. Lots of cautions, some jimes, I'll just leave that one alone. But yeah, you can get some wretched drivers up in this thing. But tonight, you get in on these certain times when the racers get in here and they're like, all right, let's work together. Let's have ourselves a race. And we found each other tonight, and this thing is moving. So a few of these guys were actually speaking about coming over to FRI, if you will, from racing the I series. Doing the fact of all the things that we're starting up over here, and told me to go look at our endeavors. Nice, beautiful run. Still holding positions here. All right, there is the 15 now. He's kind of throwing some calm out. Rafael as well. Everybody's just kind of getting a feel for the cars, seeing where they're at. Leader's still holding tough. Now you see us there. They're not staying quite on the bottom. They're not staying on, in top. They're kind of running middle, kind of running all over the track like the 10 looking. And I'm looking because I get bored easily. So I'm all about trying to get that side by each action. And here we go. Forming it up. Yeah. Oh, no. It's 2 by 2 stacked up for the lead. Going to give this thing a push, and let's see what happens. All right. Now, meanwhile, while we're side by side right now, and then you're looking at the back of the pack, you got Peter back there, and he's bringing up himself a big old party. So they're come charging because now we're a little more woed up than what we were. So here comes the rest of that pack. Let's see what kind of run they're going to be able to manifest and see if they could get up here and put the charge on us. Right now, blocking the outside line, still holding it tough. Here they come. Charging hard, too. Man, look at this. Not messing around. Woo! Let's get crazy with it. Now, I kind of backed off there, seeing that there was a little too close for comfort, if you will. Just due to the fact that that's just, yeah. All right, 10 car goes high to the outside. Look like the 2 cars looking to go outside. Look like they're trying to get that run going. I decided to go to the bottom, hook up with the 8 car. I know the 8 car. I've seen that dude before. So we're, I know that I could, pretty much trust him to hold his line. And all right, so we on spot now. Looking high outside, the 2 and the 10 forming up pretty good. But look at this. Here comes a mean pack just to run it on us. Woo! Time to put something down. Floored, of course. Well, more or less. Actually, yeah, nowhere near close. When I'm behind, when you're behind these cars, you do nothing but lift all the time. Floating that throttle, you have to, man. Still running high to the outside. Teamed up good. Now here comes it. More players in the party. Yeah, get some drivers up in this thing. Woo, little spark action out of the 10. Sarah Graham kisses that wall right there and throws herself a little, what was that, post 4th of July? That was nice. Lost momentum and speed and losing some position. The 2 car now losing his help. He's going to jump into that that hole he just seen. And luckily let's see, what car is that one? I haven't seen him quite yet. Let's go ahead and get to him. Oh, wrong car. That's not who I was looking for. Back to the 8. There we go. So that's at no, that's Sarah. Lonzo's in the 2. Hey, look, there I am. Yeah, get some 11 cart. Still rocking and rolling right now. Trying to get ourselves pretty good race. Got a lot of hungry drivers right behind us. Again, there's 18 drivers and still no caution. Running it tough. Lap 15 out of 70. So we got a little bit of a duration still left, and you're seeing the charges that are happening. The backpack is starting to form up really well. They're starting to make their charge. Mid packs, doing their thing, and we're doing everything we can just to stay as fast as we can and stay out in front of these dudes. Man, great racing so far. I mean, again, this was one of the best races I've had at Daytona throughout this week. Here on iRacing, it's a treacherous field, and a lot of iRace drivers will share their pains and whatnot and frustrations with this race in general through this week. This is where your iRating and your license just pretty much gets destroyed. Yeah, just super hard to keep yourselves into around some really good drivers. The guys will be forcing and pushing the issues all kinds, man, and it's any little bit of contact and you're toast with the most. Got a high outside run. 10 car, Sarah Graham. Back at it again. 12 car now on her 6. That's Andrew Jung, if you will. Let's call him, Andrew. Andrew on the outside there. Looked like they got a little help on the outside. 6 car now moving up into play. 6 car, that's Steve Kingsbury. That's one of the Australians as well. He come to play. Uh-oh, here we go. Pack is really starting to form up now. Everyone's caught each other pretty good. Lines are being moving. Let's see what's going to happen. Everyone's right there in striking distance. You see the 1 car looking a little wobble there. Got to be careful. He's kind of walking around. You got to keep your eyes on those cars while you're making your way around this thing. Who do you need to give more space to? Less, who can you side draft with? And make those runs. Gotta have those patience. And look at that, 1 car still wobbling. Got to be careful. Oh, look at that! Aggressive move to the outside. 2 car goes after it. Mean run goes to the outside. 10 car right there finds that hole barely. Oh, and they're gone. Look at this. Ooh, yeah! Oh, all kinds of fun stuff. 2 car and the 10 still riding high on the outside. I'm staying glued to the 8 right now. I mean, as glued as I can. I do not want to touch him. Do not want to get too close to him because what that does, loosen him up, messes him up. He loses his line. He woes up. I woe up. And then, you know what happened after that. What can happen after that. So, again, and you're very cautious. If something happens up in the leaders, you potentially have the ability to take out the entire field. And that is no bueno in iRacing ever. Bottom line starting to form up. Whoa, aggressive duck to the bottom right there. That looked like that was the 18, I believe, of Ricky Williams. Trying to find himself. We'll get to him. Oh, maybe that's not. Well, we'll find him in a second here. Okay, 2 now stuck on the outside. Going to possibly take a little bit of an elevator drop to the back. Nope, doesn't. Finds a hole, gets in there. That's a lot of patience right there. Raphael's now, spouting out, seeing how, checking in with drivers right now. Probably, I think he was checking in with me at that time. Basically asking how I'm doing. We always just do and it's quiet. And you'll see the only time that there's any kind of conversation that's happening, you'll see a name pop up. That's that person talking just for a moment, and then they go away because it's that push stop. Woo! Whoa, little wiggle action. Raphael kind of, giving a little more comms out there, seeing what's going on. Okay, and there I was responding. Probably he's asking about, my condition and how I'm looking. And I think I spouted out something about a Sunday drive. So, liked where I was at, going to be running it. Look at this, the one car right there on the bottom. Now, he scares me. Woo! He's a little scary there. And then the two car now, those are all, both those cars have been fast. So you got to keep your eyes on the 7 and the 10 now. Here they come. 7 car, that's Matt Ross. Looking outside, trying to get some help out there. I'm sure you'll find some. You seen what happened there. I mean, you don't lose a lot, but you will have to go single file, and wait for that line to start back up again. Or the 7 car is just going to lone soldier and charge out there. You side drive good enough, you can keep your car, remaining on the outside and not getting terribly killed. Right now, still running up front here. We're looking in the... Oh, here we go. Spreading our water here. Got a little bit of help now. Couple green machines on the outside. Okay, so 10 car Sarah Graham and the 7 car of Matt Ross. Matt Ross right there trying to link up with Sarah. Hopefully those two can, yeah, and they do. All right, here they come with a really good run. Just the two of them. Look at this. This shows right here and how that inside line will have to check up more than the outside line does. You keep those RPMs maxed up and wound out, and as long as you have someone good on your tail, you can get that thing to move. Just 2 cars are getting this done with versus 4 and 5 right there on the bottom. They're going to lose a little bit of horsepower and a little bit of time due to the fact of numbers down this backstretch. But watch this, though. I'm pretty sure that when you get this many cars grouped up on the bottom, they can't, they have to check up a little bit more. And the outside line, as long as they can stay in it, they can stay in it. And they can whip it around the outside, really gaining some speed and momentum right there. That's where you want to time for that, of course, for that race win. Still outside. Looked like 7 decided to duck back into line and leave him hanging out to dry. Or her, I'm sorry, that's 10 car of Sarah. So you're seeing who's rotating the top 5s right now. Doing pretty good. I'm liking this. Let's kind of scroll a little back toward the field here. All right. Everyone ghosting. See, everyone's pretty much single file lining up. They're this is a little bit longer through the run. We're at 24 laps now, green. So we know we got a decent race going. Because if you haven't seen a caution by lap 10, lap 15, we're looking good. Back to the front. Here we go, man. Charging on the outside, Sarah, man. Stoked. That 10 car really doing everything it can to get that outside line of Foreman. Man, look at the one in the 2 car. Look at this. Ooh, that's super close, man. Oh, that's scary moments right there. You can't be touching, slam drafting, nothing like that. You gotta keep your spacing, because that's when you cause wrecks. You can inch up on the person, give them a little bit of a push, but even then, you want to be careful. Man, look at this. Woo! Beautiful run on the outside by the 10 car, still holding ground out there. Mom by a little lonesome. Now ducking in. Oh, nope, not yet. Still running tough to the outside. Man, I'm stoked. Bottom line forming up. Now, we're coming in 26 laps, so we're going to be looking at, possible pit stops. This thing stays green. We're going to be looking at possible green flag stops, be ranging here within the next 10 laps or so. 70 lapper, try to split it, see what's going to happen. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you get 2 sets. Yeah, you get 2 sets of tires on this thing. So, you use them accordingly. If you only need one, you only need one. You ain't worrying about it. That just means you're going super fast. You only need one. The other good strategy you need to keep in mind during this 70 lap race is your fuel. When that's a huge strategy due to the fact if you're going to split the stages, you want to make sure or split the race. You want to make sure that you run long enough just in case there's a green white checker and you got to run a little bit longer. So best case scenario, you stretch this thing a little bit. And it's all about who wants to play ball as well. Now we are coming into that green flag stop, I believe, soon. So we're gonna be looking for it. Seeing the back of the pack is kind of trying to line up single file, try to catch us right now. But you see in the top, 7-8 car right there. We're all sticking right there. The only reason why those guys haven't quite, had that ability to get that run is I'm just locked to the 8 car right now. That 11, man, yeah. Right there on the bottom. I'm keeping that car pin there using a little playbook from or a little play action from Marley's playbook in this matter. And got that thing just painting that line, as he likes to call it, trying to stick on that 8, but then he kind of goes toward middle of track. And I still try to keep that bottom closed because I see how aggressive that 1 and 2 car is. And they're just, below the, come back again. There we go. Yeah, and if you do pass below the yellow, that's black flag, and you have to bring it in. Still great run with this top pack. Everyone's just doing their job. Being patient for the most part. Giving each other space. Letting it run. Look at this one car, though. I'm telling you, this guy. That guy. Whoo! That's Jesse Walker. So, again, after watching this race and being able to call out some of these names, I'm going to know who to look for next time I'm out running again. Make sure, hey, well, watch out for that dude. Watch out for this dude. Because he looks like he got speed, but I don't know. His line is just to be determined. Now, I believe that's yep, radioing back and forth into the leader right now, trying to figure out some pit strategy. Man, beautiful run so far. Again, 30. Leader be talking. Ooh, 10 car with a run on the outside. We're looking to pit, so we're going to start seeing, we're going to start calculating that. Look at that. The one car, we're trying to pit here. He's all over me, just wiggling my, he loosened me up bad right there. I believe he actually got a little contact, but luckily it wasn't anything, detrimental when it comes to, being, scored or, deducted points. One car still running it tough right there, man. Woof. He doesn't know we're coming in a pit here in a few, I think. I hope. Everyone's still lined up good. I'm just impressed with the 10 car on how it's holding, outside. You can all day long. You're not going to gain nothing. You're not going to lose anything. The only time you really start to get, if you got a decent line, you know how to maneuver your car. Man, he's getting it done with the Toyota as well. I'm impressed. And I want to hear about Ford right now, Marley or Mucka. All right. Mm-mm. Leading this thing and stuff. It's just because I'm pushing. That's it. All right. I'm taking that air, letting him get them RPMs up, being able to utilize it. That's all. So far, pretty good run. Stoked started midfield, qualified. Oh goodness, where did I qualify? I qualified top 10. Yeah, back of the top 10. Wasn't fast. My car ain't fast when it comes to its qualifying time. It's fast on race day though. Yeah, didn't do a lot to it. A little bump adjustment, little tire pressure, track bar, and I think some tape. But yeah, car is solid. Handles beautifully throughout the entire run. Don't get a lot of wiggle. Unless someone's on your on your six, if you will. Okay, everybody lining up pretty good, and I do believe you will be seeing pit stops coming up really soon. Actually, now we're 36 into it now. We're over halfway. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring it over to the 11 car because why not? Oop. All right. Hey, I'm sticking right there. All right, I'm in the leaders. You can focus on the leader. We're good. Said comfortable place to run right now as long as you don't get ran over. And this is what's really okay. Here we go. Pit stops. Woo! Slow it up. Slow it up. Lock him up. Yeah. All right. Get it down to that 60 mile an hour. Woo! Yeah, that was scary. Scary. 200 plus to 60 in that short a time. Didn't black flag. Got it down to that 60 mile an hour. Now my crew gonna go to work. Get some, boys. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get my 4 fresh fill goods. Fill this thing up. Don't need to worry about any of that. Give me plenty of fuel. And we gone. Bring you up to that 60. You want to make sure you stay there. And then, of course, this guy's going to rotate out on the bottom here. Got to stay low and come out. You'll see a blue cone up here as these guys come out of here. You have to stay on the bottom all the way through until after this blue cone. You'll see coming up here in just a second. Right there. And now it's game on. Now you're gone. Now I want to stick with 8. You want to find somebody that you can run fast with and stay with them, especially getting up to speed right here. That doing so, 11 car trying to find something. And then look at it. 1 car got that draft, got that run, jumps that thing down to the butter, slides up. I seen that. Oh, dude! And then of course needed to do some evasive action there, get the car to settle in. And these tires are brand new, man. This is 4 fresh feel goods, but they don't feel good in the beginning. All right, I don't know. I think that's kind of there's a little slang in terms there. The feels goods because when they're cold, they're horrible. You need to get at least a couple turns in them real quick, so that way you get some pressure built up before you start throwing your car around like that one did. You seen him just dive in there. That's how wrecks be happening. Patience. We got 38 laps still left yet in this thing. I mean, they click down fast, don't get me wrong. But you still need to make your strategies work by finishing the race. And look at this, man. Beautiful run. Top 4 really starting to line up here, getting up to speed. Everybody else following in suit. We're looking for the same thing here. Everyone's trying to get their cars up to speed and find out who they're going to play ball with. 15 now coming into play here. 15's Peter Dunes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Peter, man, he's hilarious. He really is. That guy is funny. Australian dude coming up into play. And let's see what he has to offer. The 6 car also, the other Australian. Steed, yeah, or Stead. I think it's Stead. Kingsbury, there you see the 6 car on the bottom. All right, the Aussies finding themselves together. The 15 and the 6. Whoa, we got somebody really low, possible slight contact. Oh. So all running toward the front here. Now let's let the camera do its thing. I'm gonna put it on most exciting. Oh, well you know, goes to the front. Come on now. All right, so it looks as if the top 6 are really starting to line up. Gonna try to run away with this thing. At least, now we'll get out in front of them, at least. That way you don't have a lot of cars you need to deal with for a while. They're gonna, that backpack's gonna come as long as they get in line and they get to running. So the only thing you can do to basically combat that is get yourself a good group of car up in the front, get your line going on, get your speed built up, and then start making your runs. Got enough cars right here to make those runs to the outside. Just will that door present itself. All right, typical single file action out of a restart. Next time, I think I'm going to have to, spice it up a little bit more. Throw that thing. No, you got to be, like I said, you got to be cautious. You got to wait for those cars to build up that speed and momentum with you, and then once they go, you go. Oh, no contact! Sorry, folks, we got to rewind that real quick. Sorry. There we go. And play. Oh, yeah, we can do that here. Right there, contact. Oh, man! Australian gets it. That was Peter Dunes and I believe the 7 car of Matt Ross getting contact right there. Maybe Peter didn't quite know that he was there. Maybe Matt was really forcing the issue. Not quite sure. And the Dunes, he's like, yeah, man, yeah, he's a little frustrated. We're trying to get it done. All right, so we had some contact. So no caution on that though. So I believe Peter actually got back a hold of that car, obviously, and we had no caution. Front group running it tough. Since we're on that, let's do this. All right, so yeah, he did gather it back up a little bit here. You got the 13 and the 16. They're starting to form up and battle a little bit right now, and we're trying to, yeah, I mean, if these guys would line up, though, they really should line up, and they would get themselves a pretty decent run and get up on underneath here. Oh. Yeah, leaders have broke away. So, let's do this. Let's have some fun again. What do you say? Let's go to that. Yeah! In the car, riding shotgun. And you feel all of this too. When that car banks, you feel it in that wheel. You feel it in those pedals and whatnot, man. All right, do a little right rear action. Looking back at the 7 car, that is Matt Ross. He was involved in a little bit of that contact there. Looking back, looking forward, looking at all kinds of good stuff right now. Pretty impressive driving so far toward the front. I mean, that obviously that contact wasn't big enough, which is really weird because any style of contact will bring out a caution. Things are starting to pick up a little bit more. 47, laps right now. Again, 70 laps. You're getting into that 20 to go ish range. So yeah, we're gonna be picking up the pace here. Now, I believe that there is a moment where the 1 car and the 2 car start. Hold on. Well, yeah, that start swerving up a lot. Yeah, they really weren't holding their lines, and I get up right up on their bumper. Yeah, and then I literally warned them. Like, I told them what I was gonna do. Like, if you guys keep, that's right, something about how if you guys keep swerving up high like that, I'm gonna go underneath you. Okay, yeah, I was talking to the lap car right there. Everybody following around nicely right now. Great job by the lap car, really holding his line, staying out the way. That was the 15 of Peter Dune, so yeah, that would make all the sense in the world when it comes to him. So you got a lot of respect, a lot of respectful drivers out here. They don't want to damage their cars. And they don't want to get their bad names or anything like that. Everybody want to race. They want to get their I rating, safe rating, everybody and whatnot up just as well as everybody else does. But I also want to go for that win. It's such a treacherous battle. Got to worry about that safety rating, but then you need that I rating. So basically, what happens with those I rating, folks, is that as that drops and plummets, so does the talent of drivers in the class. So you kind of get mashed together with. I was blessed to have it's called a split, and was pretty blessed to get into a higher caliber A this time. I've had some pretty decent incidences through the week or whatnot, and I was a little low on my I rating gas. All right, so I'm glad to be picking it back up, and then it qualified me again in this little more of a go fast group here. And we going fast, nice and clean. Like I said, 0 cautions, and we are lap 50 right now. That looks like the intensity is picking up. That 1 car is like, he's going for the win, and we still got 20 laps left. And that's just, you want to pace yourself. The runs will come at the end, I guarantee it. You can go, stack them up side by each. Oh yeah, but all over one's bumper and trying to wiggle them, loosen them up, and force that issue. That's tragedy waiting to happen. Still a good run with top 5. Top 6. Everyone's trying to give us as much room and respects as they can and wind this thing down. Right now, most of us up here, I think everybody up here is all donut right now, is what I call it. Donut means 0x. We are damage free at this moment. No scratches. Yes. So still Spartan and tough. I mean, running a good race, utilizing strategies, pit road, entry, very crucial. You got that brake bias adjusted. Yes. Kind of. I mean, you see that thing lock it up, smoke show action going into pit road. But I just coming in hot, you know? Hey. All right, leaders still lining up here. You know, I'm keeping my eye on that one car and that two car. Especially that one car. One car is just, whew, he was scaring me the whole race. And what it is here, also though it actually normally I run the 3 car. You know, it's my number. I love it. You know, of course. Earnhardt, yeah. Yeah. But the number in general is the iRacing gives you your number per race. So it's where you stack up in the field as opposed to your iRating. So your experience level. So I'm the 11. So I'm lesser of the experienced in this field. I'm pretty new. Only been at it for a month and a half or so. Haven't been in A very long. A is your A class license, which allows you to run the cup. B is Xfinity. C is, you know, the truck, and so on and so forth. D is street stock and rookie. I don't even want to tell you about rookie. Ooh, that brings up nightmares. Oh man. But we all got to go through it and look at this though. So still lined up. Look, ooh, one car. Still looking, still trying to force the issue. 55 laps into this thing. And I just, you know, this is not good. You got 15 laps still left yet. You know, a little bit of a race still left ahead of us. And he's, you know, I'd go for the pass, not the shove and the wiggle. He's trying to look like he's trying to get a hold of that bottom, but he just can't get that speed with that 8 car right there. That was our leader sounding off. This entire race green, though, is awesome. Loving it. Okay, yeah, so leader was sounding off to lap car in front, asking for the lap car's cooperation and beings of what you know, line he's looking to choose if he's want to go. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet right now because it. I think this is when it gets really intense. Yeah. Ooh, 7 on the fast run on the outside. Followed him through, made it past those 2 lap cars. 2 lap cars lost that draft, and looks like we're going to continue forward here. Ross, you know, he's right there. Now, I believe that was just, there had to have been some accidental contact earlier with Matt Ross and the 15 of Peter Dunes. Maybe Peter didn't quite know that he was still there. And Matthew maybe not have known that he was coming up. Both those drivers are really good drivers. I've raced with those guys before. Um, yeah, everybody trying to run it tough right now. The patience is wearing like normal. we're looking at, what is that, 12 to go. One car still. Wobble, wobble, all kinds. Gotta be Larry. And yeah, he's supposed to have the best iRating. I don't know. Everybody else is just perfect, though, man. Everyone rotating nicely. Good fast group. I mean, we left the other guys in the dust. Get those pit strategies down, and if you come in, like I said, come in with a good group, you're going to come out with that good group. You all find each other eventually. And let's get to it right here. Man, pack's tightening up, so is iRACING. I mean, it's been go time for quite some time now, but now we're going to go even more. Look at that one car really starting to force that issue. Okay, everyone's running hard down the back stretch. Yeah, we're winding down. 10 to go. Something tells me this ain't gonna be pretty, or it's gonna be gorgeous, something like that. One car still all over the bumper. Got the 2 car right there. 11 car, which is that Tron character, aka Crash Test. Got the top 6 hauling it right now. This thing is winding down. It's winding down fast. 8 to go. See the one car looking to do some kind of move. Now it's all right. Now we're looking at something here. One car's looking low. 8 car's not having it. 8 car's running his same line that he's been running all race long. If that one car want to get something, he's gonna have to go to the outside. He need to get that 2 car and go with it right now. I mean, maybe whoa up a little bit. 2 cars close enough to him. He need to do that run to the outside. Maybe if I know one's probably smart. They know I'm not gonna go with them, and I'm gonna go with the 8. Oh, turns him! Oh, they made it through unscathed. The 2 and the 11. He got that right rear quarter, and he turned him right into the wall. Oh man, caution out for sure on that one. Wow, that was pretty intense. Let's go ahead, since we do have caution out. We'll get fast forward to that caution real quick, but let's do this. Let's go on board. You guys are gonna love this right here. No, wrong way. There we go. And then we're gonna go over to, let's see, nose. So he's on him, like right here. Boom, contact, contact. Oh, he just hooked underneath him. Oh, that was messed up. Ouch, ouch. All right, let's go one more view from outside of that thing. All right. And then let's go with just your normal. And here we go. Yeah, he was just running him too hard. I mean, just all over the bumper. I mean, he was literally contacting that guy. Look how hard he's just wobbling all over the track. And it's just a matter of time before. So he just wobbles down, wobbles up, and then comes in and clips him. Boom! Oh, man. Oh, take out the Aussie. Yep, he in trouble. And there goes a lot of those points for sure. So let's go ahead and get faster past all that stuff. Let's get back over to the racings, huh? All right, so we are under caution, unfortunately. I thought we were going to have a completely green race here. So one car going to go ahead and get himself his lucky dogger because the 8 car is out of the race, unfortunately. Oop, let's go back a little bit here. And we'll leave it start right as this guy ducks in. We should be good to go. Yep. All right. So this is going to be, well, y'all know what it is. It's lap 64 70. 6 laps to go. We're doing a, green, white, checkered for the finish. Are you kidding me? I'm scared. I'm not sure if you can hear the driver chat. I remember correctly, the chat was clean, so should be fine there. I thought it'd be pretty interesting. If you can hear them, hopefully you can, get a little insight of what goes on in a race. So we're in a caution here, and I am going to get this thing up and going. Yeah, bummer that Raphael didn't. Let me go and fast forward this guy just a little bit here. Okay, it looks like we're lining up side by each now. Yep. All right, so I think we're about ready to go green here. Should be the green, white, checkered. I was notified that I have help. Earlier. So, I'm gonna strive for that outside. We'll see what I can get done here. I mean, I like the outside, especially on restarts and whatnot. I mean, that inside will tend to get a little boggle, and you can keep flying. Okay, yep, we're getting ready to drop the green flag right now. This is it, green, white, checkered. All right, we're green. Get some. Uh-oh. All right, so this is when it is. This is what it is right here. Very scary. You got the drop of the green. You got a green, white, checkered. You're hoping for no cautions. Let this thing get up to speed so you can get yourself your run. hopefully get around. I got some help. 7's down low. I'm high, and I got some help. 14's right there on my bumper. 3 wide. Oh, I did not see that. That's awesome. 7 car underneath. That was close to. Oh, 14 gets him. Oh, that's what happened. 7 car pushed the envelope. He actually was. It looked like he may have been below that yellow just a little bit. And I believe that's it. Yes. So caution's out, and yours truly takes that P1. Yeah! That was my first ever win in of course the A class and at Daytona. So very stoked there. I don't think I got another P1, but yeah, in a main race just like that. Yeah, I think that was my first win. Pretty stoked there. Wish I could have finished that thing out on the green, of course, but lots of fun. Amazing racing at times, and some of the most frustrating at others. So just like any other racing format, when it comes to your Heat 5, when it comes to your iRacing, hey, it's all about who you're surrounded by, all right, and that's what type of race that you're going to get. And you've seen that one car pushing the issue. You've seen that from the beginning. That guy was just all over and rah. Matter of time before that was going to go down. Just sucks they had to take out the leader, and it takes out everybody else. So same thing happened with that 7 car. Luckily, I was out in front of that enough to, because if that 14 was right there, he got taken out the whole bit. Ouch, that was a rough one. Oh, yep, we are now race finished. I'm just kind of cruising behind the pace car. Want to make sure I get that checkered flag there before I pass that dude, because I don't need any kind of mishaps coming to the end of the race. So we're all lined up here. Everyone's under caution, I believe. Yep. So we're still under caution, and that's how that one finishes. So. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We get one more chance at it. That's right. Oh! Sorry, a little prelim to it. I messed up my own race. I love it. That's right. Drop green flag, but it went back to caution again right after or something like that. But I've seen that one. That's right. There was 2 caution in this thing. 18 gets its run. Yeah, that's right. Because I pulled over, out to the outside of the 16, drag him along, and stalled up the 18's run because I knew he was going to be coming fast on this. Again, this is one last chance for that green-white checkered. Able to hold these dudes off. Now I think I have it pretty much under control here. And that was it. Yeah, there was some wreckings going on in the back. And, yeah, back under caution. That's right. So something happened toward the back there. And, man. Great race, though. Pretty stoked about it. Again, wish I could have finished under that green flag. But, yeah, take it. Take whatever you get, right? Get you some points and had a fun time. Had a really real fun time, whatnot. So can't go wrong. Any of you guys looking to get over to this? Yeah, hit me up, man. Seriously, looking for it. Oh, and I'll be. Oh, sorry, I want to make sure when wasn't in. What out. Yeah, and I'll be over at Heat 5 a little bit more this week, messing around. So hope to see everybody there as well. While we're waiting here, let's go over a couple things. Going to be a lot of fun things getting thrown down in front row racing. I don't know if you did catch that quick opener last night. Just like it was just a stage race, pre-race, getting everyone used to each other. So the main race is going to be kicking off here in 2 weeks. So not this Sunday, but next. We'll keep you plenty posted on there. 50% at the Daytona, the full-on deal. Oh, going to be epic. Can't wait for that. We got a lot of other things coming up. We got Marley's going to be in the garage this week doing himself, getting. So I believe we have Vegas coming out, and then a few more setups after that. So look for those fast setups in that garage coming out here soon. We're of course composing this, so got the iRacing getting started here. So also look for some. We're gonna have a lot more content here, and of course TNT. Oh man, TNT on this coming Thursday. It's their new. It's a new format over there. All right, so you had that the captain selected and their drivers and the whole bit. We're hoping for a really good turnout and seeing what they can get, what these guys can get done. So make sure you look for them on Thursday. We'll keep you reminded there on that one. And then there's also one more thing, is that we're going to be having a little bit of fun here, not just with some of this iRacing stuff, but it's called the Kook Moves of the Week. Sorry, I'll get that right here one of these days. But it's called Kook Moves of the Week, and there'll be a full-on show about who kooks it on track. And if you're wondering what kook means, well, you're gonna have to tune into the show, and it'll be self-explanatory. Trust me. But it's a California term, it's a surfer term, you know. But yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, just having some fun out here. So we're trying to do, you know, get our family out here, get everyone going. All of this again brought to you by Century 21, amazing sponsor. Couldn't be here without them. And we have more sponsors, of course, and follows. You have JCR, you have JD Landscaping, and of course we have Doc Watson Motorsports. So the attention's getting there. Your guys' support is amazing. So thank you so much to all of our fans and our subscribers out there. Stoked, very stoked with what's going on. So, man, here we go. P1 victory. Little firework action. Light the fires, kick the tires, and yep, light them up, light them up. Why not? You know. Now, you know, I haven't won, you know, many races, so I'm still kind of getting my burnout on, but I do all right. You know, I know how to showboat a little bit. Yeah, so much fun right here. There you go. Give me some smoke. Give me some smoke. Woo, woo. Gotta love it right there. That's super fun. Let's get in this thing. Why not? Oh yeah, that's flinging some landscape right there for you. Oh Bucka. Yeah. Get right there. It's chunking. Chunk that thing. Yep. Gonna leave some grooves in there. Ain't gonna be happy about that one. Right in front of my crew. There my crew is right there. Yeah! Styled out. COVID. I was waiting for them to run out to me, dude. You know, that's right. You got to keep your distance. You know, I get it. Keep your distance. But all right, folks. So that was it. I'm really hoping that everybody enjoyed that. This was just a prelim, throwing it out there. I want to see how it looked on camera. I thought we'd have some fun anyways. And it was a great race. I had so much fun with it. So, man. And again, we're gonna be having a lot more of these, and I'll make sure that we're gonna keep racing tough for you and racing hard, so we get some good footage for you. And man, that was pretty epic stuff. And again, we'll get those cameras a little more tuned. Still getting used to this program. It's a whole new endeavor. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of that guy. All right, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Everybody, do your best, man. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. And keep pouring